Hey guys, backward violations here. The reason why I'm making this video is, and the reason why you can see my ugly fat face is that I'm making a video about universities in the United States of America. Yeah, probably that's a pretty strange reason to make a video, but I live in Hungary. It's a country in Europe, in Middle Eastern Europe, and I'm just really curious because Um, I've seen movies and series about colleges or universities in America, and I want to ask you guys something. Is it really true that the colleges in the United States of America is all about these things, drugs, right? Sex, alcohol, and party your brains off? So is it really true that this is all what happens in the United States of America on in the colleges and the universities? I don't want to judge anybody because I know that partying and doing silly things can feel great. I know that. So I just don't know because there's a series there's a comedy series that called Blue Mountain State, and in that movie or series, whatever you want to call it, all you see that American football players doing only drugs. I mean, that all kind of drugs, heroin, smoking pot, whatever, cracking, whatever. I'm not really doing drugs. I mean, I've never done drugs before, but that's all what happens. And then they go to have a party and get late. So that's all what happens there. And another thing is that they don't even learn anything. I mean, they have nerds or whatever who does the homework for them instead of them and go to exams instead of them. Is it really happens? I mean, I know that the comedy sometimes goes over the top. I really know that, so I'm not a stupid fucking person who believes everything. So I know that there's no Santa Claus and stuff like that. Um, Santa Claus. What did I say? I don't know. Well, that's not even that doesn't even matter. So anyway, I just wanted to ask you this from you guys that whether is this true or not. Because there's another thing. It's just a movie. It's called When Wilder. When the whole movie plays on a in a university, and what happens there is basically the same thing except for drugs because there are no drugs in this movie. But it's basically the same thing. Um, yeah. So basically, that's what I wanted to ask you guys. And another thing, what I'm really curious about, what is the difference between college and university? Because I just don't know. I mean, I've never seen the term of university basketball instead of it. I always can read or I always hear that college basketball. So basically, college is the same as university, is on the same level because I just don't know anymore. Because I live in Hungary. It's a place in Europe, in Middle Eastern Europe, and well, in our universities, basically one thing happens: learning. But all the way, I mean, all the fucking way, Of course, we have parties, but these are kind of parties, but doesn't really feels like a university party or stuff like that. So nothing special really happens there. So you don't smoke pot, you don't fucking drive while you are drunk and I don't know, drifting all around and stuff like that. So there's nothing really cool happens here. I mean, I don't even know that it's cool at all. So maybe you can end up in jail for that or something. That I don't know that. I mean, I'm not a big party animal, so I just not really working my ass off. I used to go to parties, but I just grown up for that from that. Maybe it's not viewable, but basically it. So yeah, anyway, this is what I wanted to ask you guys. Please be nice to me and leave a comment because I just really want to know the truth. Because X Files, the truth is over there or whatever. I don't know the motto of X Files. I only know it in Hungarian, so that's kind of sucks. But so please leave a comment below, as Ray William Johnson says all the time, and subscribe if you want, because I'm not gonna be angry at all. Um, all right, guys. Thanks for watching this video, and see you soon. Bye.